Hello, it's yet another Tuesday and I have the opportunity to bring to you again Mind Your Business. This is my video podcast in which I get to talk about business because I strongly believe that through business, women can create wealth and impact people. So every Tuesday at 12 noon GMT, I bring you Mind Your Business on our YouTube channel. First, have you subscribed already? If you haven't, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of our episodes. My name is Amma Duncan. I am a corporate trainer, business coach, and founder of the Fabulous Woman Network, also the hostess of Mind Your Business. Now, today's episode of Mind Your Business has been inspired by something that I consistently hear and see in my community, the women that I have had the privilege of serving over the past 6 or so years. Now, I've entitled my message, How to Make Money Moves to Fund Your Dream. And as usual, I am reading from somewhere so I don't make too many mistakes. Definitely, I know the mistakes will come. It's cool. So, how to make money moves to fund your dreams. What has inspired me? I work with new women in business to help them plan, execute, and achieve their own goals and dreams and all that. I also am in a community of amazing women in business from all over the world making money moves every day so that they can create wealth and impact people. Now, there is something I have noticed. I have seen so many women with brilliant ideas of charity work that they can do to help people. Many of them want to help other women who are abused, women who don't have any income, perhaps widows, single mothers. There are some who also want to help, let's say, children, underrepresented children. For some, they want to help, basically what I'm saying is many of these women want to help other people, and you can see from their conversations, the way they do things, they are so passionate about other things. They want to help other people. It's always about other people, and I think that is beautiful. I honestly believe that the gifts and talents and all these opportunities God give us, they are meant to also be a blessing to other people. So I really am all for that. I mean, the Fabulous Woman Network is there to support the growth of women-led businesses. So I understand this here. However, I noticed that a lot of these women don't have the means themselves to make these dreams of theirs come to pass. For instance, one woman I know who wants to help women on the street, like Kaya Ye's, and Kaya Ye's are very lovely industrious girls who are carrying people's goods and services when they purchase them from the market, like head porters. And her heart goes out to these women because she used to work in the market herself, and she saw them, very young, brilliant women who have the potential to do amazing, but for most of them, they feel like their only choices are to do what it is that they do so they can send money to their parents and siblings and all that back home so that they can take care of their young ones and everything, right? This is what this woman desires to do. However, she doesn't have the money herself. I mean, currently, she has her own job. She's also starting her own business, which I'm so proud of her for doing that. But a few years ago, she didn't have all these. She had the idea, she had the vision, she had the zeal, enthusiasm, all that. But she didn't have the resources to make it happen. And I've seen this happen over and over again, including myself. I remember about 7 or so years ago when I was strongly considering quitting my job to focus on the Fabulous Woman Network. I spoke to a few people that I trusted who I thought would give me advice. And of course, many of them did give me brilliant ideas and advice, including this particular man. He's a super rich man, like a millionaire that I got the opportunity to meet, not from Ghana. And I told him, he had seen me a few times at where I worked. We had interacted. He liked me. He liked my husband. You know, we used to talk. And so when I told him that I was thinking of quitting my job, he said to me, why are you quitting? And then I told him I wanted to focus on the Fabulous Woman Network. And he asked me, do you have money? All these ideas of how you want to help women, do you have the money to do it? To be honest, I didn't have the money. And of course, he told me that, no, Amma, don't quit your job. Stay in it. Find means to make more money, and then you can use the money to help people. Of course, you know how the story ends. My very stubborn head will not listen to him, of course. And yeah, I'm really happy I didn't listen to him on this one. I mean, I had a lot of people giving me different pieces of advice. His advice was, don't quit your job. Focus on doing it, get more money from other sources and use it to help other people. I didn't, of course, obey him because I'm very stubborn, but I always knew at the back of my head that if I wanted to do what it was that I envisioned, I would need money. I am still there in the place where I am constantly seeking for ways to find the money I need so that I can fund my amazing dreams. I mean, and my dreams just keep getting bigger and bigger and amazing, and I love it. And it requires more resources than I even started, you know, off thinking of. If you are a woman and you have beautiful visions as well, or you want to do something amazing to help other people, I want you to understand that I am actually like you. I also have a beautiful vision. I want to see an Africa in which women in business are empowered to create wealth and impact people. This takes money. The money, of course, is a tool to make all these dreams that we have, you and I have, to happen. It takes money, it takes time, patience, and a whole lot of other things. However, what I really want us to understand is the money part is super important. I have seen some of these women with beautiful dreams and visions asking, you know, going, knocking and begging, asking people to contribute so that they can maybe mobilize some clothes or feed some people and all that. I love the idea. I love that they want to feed other people. Sometimes maybe it's Christmas and they want to feed hundreds of children. I think that's beautiful. I have also been in such a situation where I had a nice idea. We wanted to raise funds for someone. And of course, I didn't have the money. So I would ask, I would solicit. Now, here's the thing I've noticed. Rich people especially do. They have their own money, they put it down, they put, let's say, $1 million or maybe 100,000 cedis or whichever currency. They put it down and they ask their friends to also contribute. And I think that is smart. First, they give what they have and they ask other people to also contribute. That is something I believe we can all do. So then that means, of course, that we should also create our own wealth first, right? We should create it, put what we have down. If other people are able to support, amazing. If they are not able to support, we still go ahead with our dreams, because we cannot sit and wait for other people always to fund our dreams. We need to make our own moves, money moves. And that is why I want us to have this conversation today. Lady, are you making the money moves towards your own dreams? Or are you sitting there wishing, hoping, praying that the money just falls from heaven? Now, I am a woman of faith. I believe in amazing miracles that can just happen, you know, like a contract that you are just sitting there and then it comes to you through somebody or through some divine intervention. I believe in that. I also believe in making moves, not sitting down and just waiting. Even in the waiting period, there are moves that we need to make. And so today I'm going to share five tips, you know, on how to make those moves so that you can fund your own dreams, so that whatever it is that you want to do, you're not sitting there waiting for someone else to come and say, oh, we are supporting you with $100,000 or $1 million or $10 million. before they come, you're already making your moves, and that money they bring will just be a top up or bonus or whatever. So let's talk about it. The first thing we want to do in this process of making money moves is, first, we want to determine how much we need for ourselves and for the interests that we have. So for yourself as an individual, of course, you need money to fund the different things that you have, like your domestic expenses, transportation, clothing, all these things. I mean, you can define them as domestic expenses if you want, and then other things like vacations and all that. And then the other things that you want to do, the projects that you're passionate about. Maybe you want to build a shelter for abused women, or maybe you want to build a school so that you can teach children creative arts, music and painting and all these beautiful things that make the world amazing. Maybe that's your dream. It requires money as well. Money is a tool that will make that happen. I mean, money is not the only thing, but it's one of the most important things you need, right? So the first thing is determine how much you need. Now, how do we determine how much you need? Here's a simple way that I would advise. You may read more on it, or you can try other strategies that other people will teach. But here's my simple way that I'm going to just say. First, determine how much you need for, say, domestic expenses per month. What are your domestic expenses? Maybe you are paying for utility, light, or electricity. We say light in Ghana. Electricity, water, food, transportation, clothing, toiletries, all these things. Maybe they come up to, I mean, you can sum them up and call them domestic expenses, but make sure you name them, because you need to really have a clear idea of how much you need. If you've been tracking your expenses month on month, then you would know that this is how much you actually need. And this is an exercise that's so important. If you're not doing that, I have, I'm going to link one of the podcasts that I did was on bookkeeping. I'm going to link that so that you can watch that, just to have an idea of how to keep your books, you know, basic bookkeeping for you and I, who probably, like me, didn't do accounting in school. So track your expenses so that you know how much you're actually spending. So now you know your domestic expenses, say how much you need for the month. You know, perhaps your own education, you are still in school, or you need to take some courses, online courses, there's an event coming up. All these are part of your education, and so you need to have a budget of how much you would want to spend. For instance, you may decide that, okay, every month I want to spend 1,000 cedis, or depending on your whatever it is that you're earning, you may decide on an amount you want to spend to educate yourself, and you can just accumulate these amounts and then use it whichever month that you need. You use it to do what you need to do. Say you have children, you have to pay your kids' school fees and all these other fees. So everything under children come to one thing. You can call it kids. And then vacation fund, absolutely important. You want to find some time to chillax, go somewhere, do something nice for yourself, or fun fund, you know, anything, you name it, what you want. Everybody's priority is different. Pension fund is something that is also important. We are not going to have the ability to work like this, have this much macho zeal all the time. Things change. So obviously you also want to be investing towards your future, and when you're no more working, you know, and sometimes it might be even closer than we think. Things may happen. For instance, COVID may decide to come and you may not have the ability to go out and do what it is that you used to do. So you want to save for that kind of rainy day as well. Maybe you are buying a new house, or you are thinking about buying a property, a land, a car, whatever. All these are expenses that you have to plan for. So do your planning, do your budget, and decide that, okay, for the entire year, for instance, I need 150,000 Ghana cedis in order to be able to fund my own interests and that of my dream. So one of the things, sorry, that I didn't mention is that for your budgeting as well, you need to incorporate whatever it is, the amount you need to fund your dream. So maybe your dream, for instance, is to support widows. Say every month you want to be able to donate 2,000 Ghana cedis to a group of widows you know or something. You incorporate that as well. And so now we've determined for the entire year that we need, for instance, 150,000 Ghana cedis. Now we break this figure down into monthly figures. So $150,000, cedis, by 12 months is going to come to 12,500 Ghana cedis. So now we know that this is how much, the minimum that we need every month, we need to make in order to fund our own lifestyle and the other things that we want to do to help other people. Yeah, break this figure down into weeks. So we know that every week, if you have a calculator, you can do it. It's 3,125 per week. Break this down into days, 625 Ghana cedis per day, assuming that we are working 5 days. Break it into hours, assuming that there are 8 working hours per day. That comes to approximately 78 Ghana cedis per hour. This is how much you want to be focused on making every single hour, working hour, in order to be able to fund your own lifestyle and that of the other people that you want to support. Now, if this is something below you, of course, this is just an example I'm using, but if it's also a figure that's like, hey, where am I going to get this money? Relax, calmez-vous. Trust me, if you know about my life before and my life now, you will know that all things are possible with God. Okay, so the first point, like I said, is to determine how much you need for yourself and your other interests, which includes the interests of your charity work and all these beautiful dreams that you have. Okay, now please put this amount into plain sight. If you have a vision board, put it on there. So put your 150,000 Ghana cedis on your vision board. Currently, I have my yearly goal on my vision board. I know it off the top. I can wake up and you ask me and I know it. Put it on your vision board. Put it in your prayer book. Put it where you can see it every day, because you need that constant reminder so that you know that you're focusing on this. There's power in putting your vision in plain sight. Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain. So point number 1, determine how much you need for self plus other interests. Number 2, ask yourself, say if using the 150,000 Ghana cedis as the example, ask yourself, how can I make 150,000 Ghana cedis per year? Break it down. How can I make 12,500 Ghana cedis per month? You think it's not possible? My sister, it is more than possible. Hey, it is so possible, it's amazing. Anyway, so like I said, when I wanted to quit my job, I didn't really have products. The only thing that I knew I was going to do was to create events. And if you are into events, or if you've ever done events, then you know that the event in itself is more of a marketing strategy than a money maker. I mean, of course, with time, you get to make good money. It takes a lot of time and effort and work and all that. Prayers, tears. However, I want you to first believe that it's possible. Then, in my case, the only thing I knew how to do was to create events. By God's grace, now I've created products. I have books. I have my 3 books, Yarns of Inspiration I, Yarns of Inspiration II, Networking Made Easy. I speak, I train, I have online courses. If you go to my store, amaduncan.com/store, you see the current products that I have going. Now I've created more. I even sell jewelry. Some of you see me today. I'm not wearing one of those earrings, my lovely earrings. I sell stuff. When I'm traveling, I go with stuff to sell. When I'm returning, I come with stuff to sell. Because I needed to understand that in order to make the money that I needed to sell. One of my mentors told me that rich people are always selling, poor people are always buying. I didn't argue with him. I just took this and I ran with it. And I want to encourage you to find something to sell. There is always something you can sell. A lot of times, it's even the skills we've learned. We can use it to provide services to others. If you are like me, then you are probably thinking, but what can I sell? Who will even buy from me? You will be amazed at the skills that you have that other people super need your help. But sometimes we don't have the confidence, or we are not even aware. Please be aware. Invest in finding out what it is that you are great at that you can use to bless other people, and through that you also get the funds that you need. Create or get product. That's the second thing. It is not only about creating the product. Sometimes you just have to get them. So for instance, you can actually get people's clothing and other products to sell for them. A lot of people are producing so many things and they don't know how to sell. Maybe your skill is you are a great seller. You can get them, have a sort of partnership with them to sell for other people. It's not everything that we have to create from scratch. People have created amazing things. What is it that you can get and sell? What is it that you are so passionate about? Sometimes I think it's something you're using yourself. Perhaps there's this certain makeup you've been using and your face glows, you know, like mine. And people are always asking you. Maybe that's the thing for you. Maybe it's lights. Maybe it's houses. Maybe it's cars, clothes, whatever it is that people are buying. It could be something that potentially you can sell. Everybody has something. Every human being is unique, and there's something that you have that will be of value to other people. Look for that. Sell. For instance, if you're a trainer, you may want to be going from office to office, dropping your proposals, pitching. Pitch daily. Market your products and services daily. Be strategic. You are not only using social media because everybody says social media. Please, not everybody is on social media. So use different strategies, different tactics to get you to where it is that you want to get to. You get me? You get me? Let me know in the comments if you're feeling me. So this is so important. Make money moves. For instance, I mentioned training proposals. This is another thing just dropped into my spirit. Please, if you're looking to make 12,500 Ghana cedis per day, per month, you need to sell things that altogether will lead you towards this. You know, for instance, when I started selling events, the first event I ever sold was 20 Ghana cedis per person. 300 people turned up. Only about 100 of them paid. It cost me at the time maybe about 12,000 cedis. Where did I find the money to? You know, there are other events that I've done and sold it for, let's say, $1,003. There have been events I've sold for 2,500, 1,000 cedis, and a few others that were more high ticket with fewer people, but they were more profitable than the events that gave me numbers. So don't just be looking at numbers. If your goal is to make a certain amount of money, look for the products and services that can potentially lead you to getting that amount of money. This is not the time that you are selling 10 cedi item, unless you have, let's say, 2,000 people who can buy that 10 cedi item to give you your target. You get what I mean? Always look at the target. Start with the end goal in mind and look at the things that you need to sell to get you to that goal. Otherwise, you just be selling, you see that you sell plenty, but still the money is not enough. Your goal is 12,500 Ghana cedis. And please, it takes time, it takes courage, it takes wisdom, determination. Please be patient with yourself. If, let's say, your goal is 12,500 Ghana cedis and month one, you make 1,000 or 500 or even 0, this is not the time to give up. Hey, not at all. This is the time to keep going and keep going. If you've ever listened to any success story from anywhere, you know that there's nothing like overnight success. She just came out and she started selling and she was making thousands of dollars. No. Today I earn in dollars. But trust me, there were months that my revenue was zero. Actually, there was a live I did on what to do so you don't give up on your goals. I'm going to add the link as well so that you can check it out. So just to know that it takes time. Okay, so as you are planning how to make this your money, and then your heart is doing boom, 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 because you're like, hey, Yama, how am I going to make it? It is possible. If I have done it, other people have done it, so can you. Because I am not more special than you. You are also a fabulous child of God. Okay, so point number 2 is asking yourself how to make the money so that you can create the products and services that will lead you to making the amount of money. And the third one is, please market daily to your target market. Daily, be strategic. Online, offline. Is it training proposals you are sending? At least every day, send like 5 proposals, 10. If you are sending via email, it's even easier. What marketing strategy are you using? Be consistent with this. You want to show up consistently, not one today, then another 5 weeks later you show up, and then it's like, we are not sure. Is she there? Is she not there? You are there. So let us see you, okay? So market daily. Please network. Network. Community is truly the new currency. This was a quote by Impact Theory founder Tom Belew. I think that's the name. I hope I haven't crucified it. Community is the new currency. You want to be in the correct network of people who are not just buying from you, but recommending you to others, praying for you, pushing with you, blessing you. That's the kind of community you want to be in. And the Fabulous Woman community, of course, is one such beautiful community for women in business. So definitely market daily to your target market. Pitch. Go to offices, pitch your business. Yes, you hear no will bang in your face. Sometimes I hear no and I feel so low. I feel like I'm the lowest. Is there such a thing as beneath low? That's how sometimes it feels when the no comes. But I have learned over the years that it's just part of the journey. It's nothing personal. The fact that somebody tells me no doesn't mean that I am not significant or I'm not worth anything. All these stories that we tell ourselves. Please, you are so fabulous. No or yes, you are fabulous. Okay, point number 4. Track your progress. Track your progress. So your goal is to make 12,500 Ghana cedis per day. You want to be tracked. I'm sorry, I keep saying per day. Yeah, let's claim that per day is not bad, right? Per month for now. So track it on a daily basis. How much are you making? On an hourly basis, how much are you making? Track it today. Okay, my goal for the month is 12,500. As of today, I have had 500. I need to push. What moves should I make? This is when you look at how you're going to tweak your tactics to see what's working, what's not working. Do more of what's working. Do more of it. If something is giving you success, do more of it. You want to do that, yeah? Track it. And another thing I learned this year, I had been hearing this over and over, but I didn't really practice it. It was this year that I really learned it in Q1. Look at your money. Look at it daily. If it's your bank statement, look at it daily. If it's, so for me, I was using an app on my phone to record my sales and expenses. I would look at it daily. It was even in my prayer book. I was updating it daily, looking at it, looking at my progress. It's amazing. It's really true. What you focus on expands. So as you're looking at your money, you are seeing the progress, you are tracking, you are realizing that, hey, I'm getting closer. No, this place I'm falling short. Let me do this, let me do that. Please look at your money, track your progress daily. And then the final point, ladies, please be accountable. Be accountable. If you have a goal and you're not accountable to anyone, I don't know how you do it if you're not accountable. So there are 3 key people you can be accountable to, and you should be accountable to: yourself, your community, accountability group, and to God. For me, if I know that what it is I'm doing it for God, it's a difference. I do it differently. I am more serious. I'm like, I can't mess this up. Like this video I'm doing, I am doing it ultimately for God. I cannot mess it up. I have to make sure that my background is on point, the sound is on point, quality is on point. because I'm doing it for God. It's a whole different thing, because the respect we have for God is on a different level. So do it for God. Be accountable to Him. Be accountable to a group. I am always talking about my mastermind groups. My ladies, I don't know what I'll do without them. They are just amazing, fabulous women who inspire me, who challenge me, who knock me when I'm not going on the right path, who advise me, who pray with me. I hold myself accountable to them. They ask me questions. I remember the last meeting, one of them asked me, so Amma, you've been talking about this proposal forever. What's up with it? This is the kind of community you want to be in. A community where people ask you, okay, you know, so and so, you said you are working on this. Is there any help you need? How is it going? You want to be accountable to people like that. And you want to be accountable to yourself too. You too, Sam, like we say in Ghana, be accountable to yourself. Make sure that you are paying attention and you are giving yourself what it is that you do that gives you fulfillment, that makes you happy. Do it. Do it for God, yourself, your groups, your community, your accountability group. So these are the five. They are the 5 things on how to make money moves to fund your dreams. First of all, determine how much you need for yourself and other interests. Also, ask yourself, how do I make this amount of money that I need? Then, market daily. Then, be accountable to yourself and to others. So, ladies and perhaps gentlemen watching, why is this even important? Because you have a beautiful dream. There's something amazing you want to do, but sometimes you get frustrated because you're like, there's no support, nobody's helping me. Well, start by helping yourself. You know, there's this quote, I don't know how far it's true, asking whether it's in the Bible or not. They say heaven helps those who help themselves. Start by helping yourself. Make the moves that you need to make to get the amount that you need. Even if it's 10% of the total amount that you need, make it and start bootstrapping with it. Start doing what you can do with it. Keep going. And you know what? In time, all the other supports that God has lined up for you will come to you. But make the moves here first. Don't go with an empty bowl saying that please give me. You know, have you seen at church when there's fundraising, some of these pastors or the leaders, they will be the first to put in the amount. I've put in 1,000, I've put in 500, I've put in this amount. Then it encourages other people to also give. Don't sit there hoping that everything you want and need will be given to you by someone else. We all have our dreams, and yours is also important, but please make the moves you need to make so that you can get what it is that you need. If you feel that you need help to brainstorm on the moves that you need to make because you are like, I'm not sure, I might have all these ideas, I can help you with that. Or if you feel that you don't have accountability, you know what you want to do, but you can't move yourself enough. Sometimes your own motivation is not enough and you need a community to support you. I can help you with that as well. I'm going to add a link for you to book a discovery call with me. This is not a coaching session. We'll talk. I'll ask you questions. I'll ask you questions to drag out of you what it is that you feel we can work together on. And through that, I will also let you know the best way I can work with you. Sometimes what you may need may not even be a business coaching. Maybe you may need mindset coaching. I work with amazing coaches who can help you as well. And so if you feel you need my help, I'll be happy to help you. Book a discovery call. Just click on the link that says discovery call, or you can call my assistant Seth on +233 246 25 2330, and let's help you. Until God willing, next week, same time, Tuesday, 12 noon GMT, when I come your way again with Mind Your Business. Please keep on making the fabulous money moves, because you're a fabulous child of God and you deserve to have those dreams of yours come to pass. Money is a tool that can help you get to that destination.